going on, people? This is DaveDaGamer. We're here at the EA event, and this is exactly what we came for. It's Fight Night Round 4. I'm here with Brian.
Brian Hayes, gameplay producer, Fight Night Round 4.
Yeah, we're about to get into this real quick and just see what's new about it, because you know Fight Night Round 3 made the splash. What's new about Round 4 that's going to have everybody going bananas?
Everything is new for Fight Night Round 4. Like, gameplay engine's written from the ground up. It's a totally new gameplay engine, physics-based animation system, so the gameplay is just completely different. It's built on the same principles. It's still a heck of a lot of fun. It's a little bit more of an authentic boxing simulation. But when you pick it up and you play it, you'll see all the differences. Just amazing collision detection, glancing blows, flash knockdowns, like incredible boxing models. Another big thing we did is try to really visually innovate. Even though Fight Night Round 3 was amazing looking, you'll see Fight Night Round 4 is taking some steps forward, and it looks amazing. And then on the gameplay mode side, the depth side, really focused on the single player experience, career mode, which we call legacy mode this year. Okay. And online, we got your standard online set, but then we also have a brand new thing called the Online World Championships, which is a little bit more like raising the stakes, letting people really sort of try and make their mark online as like who's going to be the world champion, who's going to get the belt and hold it, and all that sort of stuff. So
okay, you got a real belt you can have online, and you got to challenge them and take it.
You got to defend it, and if you don't defend it, it's going to get taken away. Okay. Yeah.
I hope it's not like the IBF and WBC.
No, we didn't. You don't have to pay us sanctioning fees. We won't rank Don King's fighters like higher for no reason, stuff like that. It's fine.
Yeah, that's cool. So one of the things I noticed about like EA Sports in general, you guys have been really umping up the presentation and like just the visual factors in the games. And like I saw that you got some sponsorships and you got ring entrances and things like that. Like tell me how like the thought process of what to include, what not to include. Because I know like throughout the years, a lot of boxers they've been characters with the way they come into the ring, like music and intros and Roy Jones and stuff like that. But they're rapping like what's up with the presentation in this game?
Well, for Round 4. One of the things we tried to do was make the ring entrances much more authentic than they had been in the past. So, not trying to say anything bad about any fast food establishments, because I do partake of them sometimes. But like when a fast food mascot is walking you out to the ring, it's not the most authentic. I've never seen that. So just trying to make it like, hey, in Fight Night Round 4, when you're walking out to the ring, it's you. You got your robe on and it matches your gear, and you got your three cornermen with you. You're not doing the running man, and there's not all that kind of stuff. But you can get lasers and maybe some smoke or some pyrotechnics going off. But other than that, it's like authentic boxing thing. We don't have quite the stage shows. That's something we might look at doing like down the road. Like so like Roy Jones Jr. He did a live rap performance once before he came out to the ring. We don't have that because we're not shipping with a microphone. Some of the old Prince Nassim Hamed stuff where he's on a trapeze or that kind of stuff. A little bit too complicated, but we really focused on giving you sweet looking gear. So like being able to customize a robe that looks really nice. Your cornerman will match you. Walking out to music you select. You can use custom soundtracks for your ring entrance music too if you want. And just authentic presentation. The way when you watch a fight on ESPN or HBO, when you see boxers, your average boxer walking out, that's the kind of stuff you'll see. So they won't be doing the running man, and they won't be with Alvin and Chipmunks or some mascots. It's legit, authentic, like pro boxing prize fight experience.
Well, I know you guys been working on Fight Night, and before that, Knockout Kings and things of that nature. But every time you come out, you always look to add new boxers. And the big announcement for this one was, Iron Mike Tyson. And everybody, that was one of probably the most created character in every game, is to put Mike Tyson in there. Can you give us a little bit info on like what circa Mike Tyson is it? Is this, Iron Mike Tyson? Is the Mike Tyson with the tattooed face? Like, which level of Mike Tyson is it? Kid Dynamite?
Yeah, no, it's Kid Dynamite. It's like, we sort of made him, it's the Mike Tyson before, maybe he fell too much in love with his power, because that's kind of when, he became champ, he was knocking everybody out, and, to be honest, it was easy for him. So then he kind of got away from some of the really great fundamentals he had. Yeah. So basically, it's Kid Dynamite. It's like the 19, 20-year-old youngest heavyweight champion of all time. That's the Mike Tyson we got in the game.
The one we all fell in love with, the dodge and move, the come-uppins with the uppercut.
Yeah, I mean, and we even put in, there's some stuff that Mike Tyson is really known for. So because we have the inside-outside fighting, and Mike Tyson's a short heavyweight champion, so we had to put in some stuff for him. And one of the things was the ability to move forward and move your head at the same time. So stepping forward with the weave, but when I put in the weave like a U-shaped duck, that didn't really look right for Mike Tyson. So we went back to mocap and we captured his more signature, that's, you know, like if you ever saw him work in the maze bag, how fast he could slip the jab, lateral head movement, and move forward. So put that stuff in for Mike Tyson. When you see Mike Tyson in the game, and he's stepping forward towards you with that bam, side to side, and he comes up out of it with a hook or an uppercut, like, it's serious business, right?
Yeah, the last time you guys seen that was Mike Tyson punch out on Nintendo, the first minute and a half with the uppercuts. So we're about to get into this real quick, show you guys some of the gameplay footage and see what's different, and you can actually see the physics of the game, because boxing is the sweet science, and it's always been hard to capture, you know, the give and take and, you know, the wear and tear on these guys. So I'm interested to see how it looks.
Yeah, I mean, with the new physics gameplay engine, some of the stuff you'll see when we get up here and we'll start playing, number one, like, we can get really close together, right? And you'll start throwing punches, I'll start throwing punches. Sometimes they're going to wrap around the back of my head or the back of your head, or they're going to slide off the side, or, you know, depending on what kind of block styles we have, like sometimes arms will get trapped in between armpits or between, you know, there's a lot of like interaction that's just organic. It's not like I'm doing it on purpose. It just happens because, hey, we're right next to each other throwing punches, and that stuff happens in a boxing match, and that stuff happens in our game. And it just really brings the game to life in a way that it's never really happened before, because the guys look so real. They look so full-bodied, like they're completely there. There's not my hand passing through your chest and all that sort of stuff, right? So it really feels like two full bodies in the ring, like bouncing and pushing and punching each other. So we'll pick it up and play it. You'll get some footage. We'll see what's happening.